I met a Gypsy.
Hunter had the just wide open goal was open, and the last few rounds of outdoors and SMX, he could have just buried you with the whole like, oh, where's Captain America? I was waiting for it. I was like, dude, this is the best shit talking you could possibly do.
I know.
Now.
Trust me,
I missed it.
I was hoping. I just wanted to freaking start arguing with someone. I was like, just somebody, come on. But no one freaking opens their mouth. They just the way, I mean, Hunter tries. I hear him. He tries to, chirp up a little bit, but he does it in a way where it's almost like quiet.
Yeah.
He's like,
hey, he's smart, dude.
He's smart.
He's like,
smart.
Maybe you just gotta grit your teeth and go. And I was like, oh, I see where you're coming from. Like, all right. Like, I see what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
he's trying to make a shot, but he does it in a silent way, where he just takes a shot without having any ammo to come back at him.
What do you call that? It's like a third tier shot where you say it, but because the fans are gonna say what you want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know how you name that.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's a chess move. It's like a Tate chess move. Like,
I'm just open. I just want everyone to hear it. I'll just yell it out loud.
Yeah.
So this is what he's doing, right? So he is coming at you in a way that the only way people would know he came at you is if you responded.
Exactly.
So he puts the ball in your court. He said what he wanted to say, but it's not a thing until you bite back.
Yeah.
So he's playing.
It's a chess game.
Yeah,
He's over now. He's out of the class. You gotta wait till I get to a 450 to stir some more stuff up.
I think it was great. Hunter stayed in the lights class, because I feel like if Hunter wasn't in there, points wise, Haiden probably would have won the Supercross deal, right? And then outdoors would have been pretty close to winning the outdoors deal. I think with Hunter in there, it showed the level
of another level I got to get to, right?
Otherwise, you'd been like, "Damn, bro, you got the level, right? We're good." But seeing Hunter's level, you're like, "All right, we got work to do, dude. This dude's got high level shit, so we got to keep working." And I like what their dad said when he said, "Hey, man, if you want what they got, come get it.
Yeah.
Work your ass off. You can get it too. Like, it's free for everyone." And I said, "Yeah, that's right. That's good. I like that attitude. So I'm like, all right, let's go."
It's a cool position for you. Obviously, I'm super close with those guys as well.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it's really cool to know that you look up to Dazzy in a lot of ways.
I respect what he says.
And that you are looking at Hunter with a lot of
I respect Hunter.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You have to.
You have to learn from the guys that are better from you. You got to take your shots at him too to mess with them. But again, you have to learn from them. You got to respect him. He's hitting the work. Trust me, dude. His brother dominated him for 2 straight years, and then he learned a lot from his brother, I'm sure. Which is probably hard from. If my little brother was beating me, I'd be like punching him probably. I'd be hitting in the shoulder a lot. But he learned from him and he used it. He ended up using it, and then he dominated the 250 class. And I had my chance to battle with him. I beat him a couple times and then learned from him. So it's like there was a new level of speed Hunter did have. He would pass you. He could pass you. So that's kind of a cool thing I got to learn this year is how fast you can go on a 250 and learn some technique. They got crazy good technique. And I do think also, technique's a big part, but there's always your own riding style too. You can't go, I gotta ride like Jet Lawrence. That works for him, but again, I don't think it's gonna work for everybody. I do think that you gotta have your own, your own natural technique, and also coordinate those little things that they do to make yourself better, and then the things we know to make yourself better, and try to make something better, Yeah,
and I think with Hunter too, it wasn't just his speed this year. Mentally, he just won every race before he went there. Yeah. And I think that that's the level you want to get to. I don't know whether you would have, I would always say there's a difference between thinking and knowing. So I'm sure you went to races this year thinking you could win.
Yeah.
Every amateur
race I went knowing I was. Exactly. Yeah.
So there's a big difference in that, and I don't even know how many guys are aware of it.
I'm sure Hunter was toward the end of the season like, this freaking little shit, dude.
Oh,
just giving him fits, which is cool. It's competition, man.
Yeah.
And we have the utmost respect for those guys, right? They are bringing the sport up, and hopefully, I'm just happy that we're even in the conversation. That Hayden's like, okay, that it's them too. Perfect. This is gonna play out perfectly, right? We hopefully can raise this whole thing up together. and freaking make everyone more money, make the sport bigger. Hopefully, you know, I'm glad there's a yin to the yang, you know.
Oh, and I think that that's such like a balanced perspective and way to look at it. And you've done this before.
But he's still got to believe he can beat him.
Yeah.
And
Which
I know
I think you do.
I do.
He can't ever
I'm so
think
confident it's bad.
He can't ever think they're untouchable.
No.
Which I think 99% of the people who line up against him think that.
Yeah.
Which he's got to believe he's got their number.
Once I beat Hunter once, from there on it was I'm gonna beat him. Yeah. It wasn't I'm gonna try and beat him. It was just like once I was able to beat him once, it was in my head to just keep trying to beat him. Yeah. Not really trying, keep like almost trying to trying.
That's what Stuart said. Stuart hits it on the money, dude.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.